Two Champions of Shaolin is a classic Shaw Brothers martial arts flick that delivers everything you want from a kung fu movie. Decent story, interesting characters, epic fight choreography, and enough betrayal to make a soap opera blush. The story follows Tun Chin Chin, the Shaolin Hercules, played by Mang, a skilled and loyal disciple of the Shaolin Temple, who is sent to aid fellow Shaolin rebels against the treacherous Wu-Tang clan. Along the way, he encounters members of the Wu-Tang and engages in a fight with one of the chiefs, Leader Tung. During their battle, Tun Chin Chin is wounded by Leader Tung's flying boomerang daggers. He manages to escape and coincidentally happens to collapse on the doorstep of the one family who opposes the Wu-Tang and can counter the boomerang technique. When he recovers, Tun Chin Chin joins up with the brother-sister duo that nursed him back to health. The two are played by Sun Chin and Yung Ching Ching, who teach Tun their techniques and eventually helps him get his revenge. Things seem to be going well for Tun Chin Chin. He falls in love with the sister, Pei. He even marries her. But this is a Shaw Brothers movie, so happiness is about as fleeting as a fart in the wind. The Wu-Tang clan plot their revenge, and then you get the proverbial back and forth of 70s martial arts cinema. In the midst of this war, Tun Chin Chin teams up with one of his fellow Shaolin classmates, Hu Wei Chin, played by Chang Sheng, and a band of other familiar Shaw Brothers faces. One alliance that is suspicious is that between the Shaolin men and a Wu-Tang master played by Chen Su-ho. Chen's character, Wei, does not agree with his master's charge to destroy all the Shaolin and secretly wishes to oppose the Qing and their Manchu lackeys, so he does everything he can to assist the Shaolin from the oncoming onslaught. That onslaught is being led by the Wu-Tang chief, Cao Chin Chun, and his 3 monkey-style minions. Betrayals and brutal battles ensue, with Tun Chin Chin and Hu Wei Chin facing overwhelming odds. The movie builds to an absolute savage final act, where the two heroes take on the Wu-Tang fighters in a battle so bloody it might as well be a horror film. Without spoiling too much, let's just say that few people make it out in one piece, literally. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Two Champions of Shaolin is not here to coddle you with deep philosophical musings. This film is the Venom's mom's playground, and they're here to give the fans a great story filled with conflict, choreography, and a lot of holy crap moments. One of the baby Venoms, Chen Su-ho, has the luxury of carrying the emotional baggage in the story, and I must admit, I actually like it. Mang, who is framed as the central character and protagonist in the film, does not have to carry that weight. Lo's primary job is to be the muscle and fight the villain, played by Feng, who does what Feng does, be a badass. The rest of the cast is really solid, you know, Chang Shang, Wang Li, etc. My only gripe is that Sun Chen and Yung Ching Ching felt like characters that were written in and didn't serve a true purpose. Not exactly sure why Philip Kwok didn't make the cut on this one either, but still, this film is pretty neat. The fight scenes are chef's kiss, fast, brutal, and intricately choreographed in that signature Venom-style fashion that can never be replicated. There's an impressive variety of weapons on display: blades, tridents, poles, daggers, you name it. The kind of Shaolin styles and techniques that make you want to sign up for kung fu classes immediately, until you remember how hard push-ups are. That said, the movie isn't a 10. The plot occasionally feels like a fever dream, and some of the characters make such dumb decisions that you almost root for them to get taken out. But that's all part of the charm. Two Champions of Shaolin is a must-watch for old-school kung fu fans who appreciate bone-crunching action, insane fight choreography, and absolutely brings new meaning to the word fatality. 9 kicks is what I'll give this one. Well, that's all for now. Tell us how you feel about Two Champions of Shaolin. Where does it sit amongst the Venom's mob's bangers? Comment below and let us know. And please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and enable that notification button as well. Until next time, this is your boy OG Ant signing off. Fist and palm salute. What's up?